97% of you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet. If you like Duel Links and you are looking for more content, please consider to subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you. If you have any questions about Duel Links in general, or on specific cards, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will answer all of them and try to help you. Decklist wishes for upcoming videos in the comments. And now I hope you have fun with today's video.
Hello everybody and welcome to this first decklist explanation that I'm doing on my channel. I wanted to do that because I think then my decklist will be more personal and I can say you why I'm choosing these cards instead of other decklist cards, for example, that they use on Duel Links meta. Alright, just guys, you need to be aware of that I'm not a native English speaker, but I'm trying my best to give you the best English that I have. And yeah, from now on you will hear my voice during the decklist explanation, so yeah, write in the comments if you like this more, or if you don't want to hear my voice in the decklist explanations. So yeah, I'm trying my best to improve my English during every video, but yeah, I will just start now. Okay, basically what we play is Artifact Lancier. Why? Because Artifact Lancier is very good in the current meta because it's countering PK, it's countering Dark Flute, it's countering Agents, and Agent is the tier 1 deck right now on Duel Links. It's countering a lot of decks, and it's the most popular card in Duel Links. So yeah, basically it's a non-brainer in every deck right now in Duel Links. Alright, but what is this deck list about? Today I want to show you Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks is a new archetype that has been recently released in Duel Links due to the new main box that has just arrived. Yes, some of the cards were actually available before that, but most of the cards that you need are now available. What you got, the main monsters that you got from that is Alamaris, Rafflesia, Memeleo, Mantis, and I think also Diane, I'm not sure about that. So yeah, what this deck is actually doing is you want to yeah, put a lot of rank 4 monsters on the field. That's why we only play rank 4, but we also play Lightning and Vespernato because we can summon these monsters just by using Utopia for Lightning or any rank 4 for Vespernato. Alright, so you want to just, with Trap Tricks you want to control the board and use the rank 4 monsters. Okay, that's what these cards are about. So all of the Trap Tricks cards are unaffected by whole normal trap cards, and a lot of them are also unaffected by general trap cards. For example, Rafflesia or Alamaris, your rank 4 Xyz monsters. Alright, what you normally want to do is first then you want to set up your Rafflesia. How do you do that? There is a new skill for exactly this archetype. It's called Trap Tricks Ground. What Trap Tricks Ground is doing, it says, okay, firstly you have to have 12 or more Trap Tricks monsters in your deck, and all of the monsters in your extra deck has to be Xyz monsters, but this is the case. Yeah, I hope that Konami will buff this skill a little bit more, because I think this deck will be way better if this skill is saying that you only need to have 10 or more Trap Tricks monsters and not 12, because then I think this deck will be way better. And if the second effect is not during your main phase 2 and can also be activated during your main phase 1. Okay, but what is this skill about? Once per turn, during your main phase, you can play one Trap Tricks monster from your hand to your field. So what you normally want to have is 2 Trap Tricks monsters on your hand. So what is the best starter to get there? The best starter to get there is just by having Mantis on your hand. That's why we play this card 3 times. What Mantis does is, it's your searcher for your Trap Tricks monsters. So when this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 Trap Tricks monster from your deck to your hand. Also, this card is unaffected by whole normal traps. This card has also a second effect, which says that you can target 1 set spell trap you control, return the target to the hand, and then we can set 1 spell trap from our hand. This second effect is also very good, because this way you can play around Cosmic Cyclone, MST and other cards that destroying your back rows. Alright, The next good starter in your deck is Myrmeleo. Myrmeleo is the new UR card from the main box, so it's pretty expensive. What I want to say is this decklist is in general very expensive, so yeah, sadly, I don't know. I mean, it's Konami. Konami just want to get your money, right? So they basically, yeah, it's what Konami is doing. I don't know what I should say else. So yeah, but by the way, if you have 3 Myrmeleos, then just play 3 Myrmeleos instead of 1 Vesiculo. Alright, what Myrmeleo is doing, if this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 whole normal trap card from your deck to your hand. The second effect is also very nice, because when this card is special summoned, we can target 1 spell trap our opponent controls and destroy that target. Alright, then you have Traptrix Dioneer. Basically what Dioneer does is that it revives from Traptrix monster from your grave and special summoned this monster to your field. This is very good. Why? Because all of your Traptrix monsters have, most of them have special summoning effect, so with Dioneer you can trigger them. Dioneer has also a second effect. What this effect is doing is that we can target 1 normal trap card in our graveyard and set the target to the field, but banish it during the end phase of your next turn if it's still on the field. Alright, then we have Genlisa. In my opinion, Genlisa is also a very good card, and you should definitely play 3 of these cards. Why? Because we can tribute this card and set 2 whole normal traps with different names. Yeah, 1 from our deck and 1 from our graveyard. So this is a very good card to recycle your traps from your grave, which you most of the time have to do. Alright, then we have just staple cards like Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is very good in the current meta to just destroy the field of our opponent. Yeah. Bottomless Trap Hole, Floodgate and Whole Nightmare. Bottomless Trap Hole card is in my opinion the weakest trap hole, because yeah, this card is not against blue eyes, because what I recognize is during my replays when I use this card is that when our opponent summons monster by, for example, spell effect and not just by summoning them, you cannot activate Bottomless Trap Hole, which is very bad in my opinion. Okay, what I did not mention yet is the second effect of our Traptrix Ground skill. What we can do here is we can send 1 Traptrix monster or a whole normal trap card from our hand to the graveyard and add 1 Treacherous Trap Hole from outside of your deck. Yeah, sadly you can only use this card by your skill, because you need the Xyz monster, which is also limited 1, and this card is also limited to 1 in Duel Links right now. Alright, then what we can do is add 1 Traptrix monster or whole normal trap card from your deck to your hand. So this is the way how you can search for Mantis, which is your best opener in this deck. If we need to, we need to talk about Rafflesia. You want to normally go into your Rafflesia. Why? Because Rafflesia can activate your traps by itself. You don't need these traps on the field. And this is a during each player turn effect. So this card is unaffected by trap effects, which is nice, and Traptrix monsters except Rafflesia cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, which is also nice. Also, our opponent cannot target Traptrix monsters except Rafflesia with card effects. So yeah, you need to protect Rafflesia, but it's fine. What this card can do is you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card and send 1 whole normal trap card that meets its activation conditions from our deck to the graveyard, and this effect becomes that trap card effects when that card is activated. But here you need to mention one thing, because this is a monster effect. So when you activate this effect, you use a monster effect and not the trap effects. What I want to mean by that is this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, right? No, this is unaffected by trap effects while it has Xyz material. What I wanted to say by that is if you use Treacherous Trap Hole for an example and you want to destroy your opponent's monsters and he only has 1 monster, then you need to select 2 monsters. So what I have done one time, that I selected my Rafflesia and it was destroyed, and I was want to figure out why it was destroyed, but then I recognized that this was a monster effect and not a trap card effect. So this is why this card is unaffected by trap effects. This won't working anymore because it's a monster effect. Alright, so yeah, this is my deck list, and feel free to copy the deck list if you want. And yeah, I hope this first deck explanation helped you. Yeah, there's another thing that I wanted to say you first. So what I wanted to say you also is that you're playing Exeter Knight to break your opponent's field. If you, for example, bricked and you don't get your trap cards, you want to go into Exeter Knight and not Refreezer. And you play Vespernato because this card can charge through your opponent's defense monsters and can inflict, how's it called? Piercing that battle damage. Yeah. And you play Malevolent Sin because you, with this card you can attack directly just by detaching one Xyz material and banish your opponent's monsters until the end phase. So yeah, I hope this decklist explanation helped you a little bit. Like I said, feel free to copy this decklist and just play it by your own. This deck is, in my opinion, very underrated, and it should be it's a little lower than tier 3 in my opinion, but if Konami buffs the skill, then this card is, in my opinion, definitely tier 3. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this decklist, and now I hope you have fun with my replays. Just write in the comments how you find this decklist explanation and if you want to hear my voice again. So yeah, have fun with my replays now, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done this yet. Bye bye everybody.
Let's duel!